Guys, Joe Burnich with BigWestMarketing.com. I wanted to share another little section of my book here, The Service Business Money Machine. And what I wanted to cover real quick is understanding the difference between domains, hosting, and websites. So this seems to be there's like a lot of confusion over the difference between hosting, websites, and domains. What are those three things? They're all three separate things. So let's jump right in and talk about that. Okay, so here we are, page 55 of my book. I start out with understanding domains, then I go down to understanding hosting and understanding websites, okay? So first of all, let's start with domains. A domain is a unique address. That's the .com or whatever, or the .net, .org, whatever it is, you know, that you have, your website.com. That's the actual domain, okay? That's not the actual website. That's the confusion a lot of people find, is that it's just an address. That's all it is. Just like your house and your address that goes with your house are two different things. So what we want to do is understand that the website itself. Let's compare that to being the actual house that you live in. Okay, and then the URL or the domain is the address associated with that house or associated with the website. Now, the other thing that gets kind of confusing is when we start talking about hosting. Okay, so if you have a website on the internet, you will need to pay a company to host it. It doesn't matter if you pay us to host it, if you pay GoDaddy to host it, HostGator, Bluehost. There's all these hosting companies, but what exactly is that? So we've already made the comparison to a house with an address. So we get the house as the website, the address as the domain. The hosting is actually going to be like the lot that the house sits on. It's going to be that little chunk of land. So hosting is actually just like a little piece of a server somewhere on the internet, that like a physical actual box of server, that a little piece of that is going to be where your website sits, and you got to rent that space from somebody if you're going to have, you know, your own personal website on the internet. So just to recap real quick, we got websites, which is the house, we got the domain, which is the address, and then we've got hosting, which is like the lot that the house sits on. That's just kind of like an analogy that I came up with that some people seem to make it a lot easier to understand those three things. But I just wanted to run through. Now, if you want to get more information like this, check out the Service Business Money Machine. I'm giving this book away for free. It's 150 pages of stuff like this. I get into SEO, I get into web design, I get into all that stuff. I try to take all the technical stuff like hosting and websites and domains and make it easy to understand. That's the whole point of this book. So like I said, it's 150 pages. I'll give this to you for free. All I ask is you pay shipping and handling, and then in return, let me know what you think. Give me feedback and let me know if it's easy to understand, if I'm being too complicated, if I'm not being detailed enough. I just want to know. It's my first book, so I don't know. So I'd love to get you guys' feedback. I'll drop this in the mail and send it out to you. And just click the link at the end of this video, and you'll be able to go over and order the book. And like I said, you just pay shipping and handling. If you like this video, check out the rest of my videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my stuff. Like this stuff, share on it. Comment if you're watching this on YouTube. And like I said, my name is Joe Burnich with BigWestMarketing.com. Thanks for watching.